In this short video, I'm going to demonstrate how to set up guided access for any app, but specifically for the Beamz app, so that students can use the Beamz app to make music and not have to worry about tapping on other buttons that may interrupt their session. So, to set up guided access, the first step is to go to the Settings app. Mine is located down here. Yours may be elsewhere up in the home screen. If you don't know where to find it, you can always do a single finger swipe anywhere in the middle of the screen to search your device. So using that feature, I'm going to swipe really anywhere, just not on the edges of the screen. So I'm going to swipe down with one finger, and there's the search. And I can type SETT for settings, and there it is right away. And tap on that. So here are the settings. To find guided access, we're going to go to accessibility here. And then we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the accessibility menu to guided access. Tap on that. Once in guided access, we want to make sure that it's toggled to the on position. You can set up a passcode setting so that it can be turned on and off with a passcode that only the parent would know. So I've already set mine, but you would do that here just by tapping set guided access password and follow the prompts. We're going to go back out. A few features just to look at is you could set a time limit if you wanted to have a time limit set for a duration of time and have an app be locked in that mode. In this menu, we're just simply setting up the voice and the sound and the prompts that are going to be used to tell you. It's going to tell you if there's, with the sound, if you have remaining time left on the guided access session. Not so much important though, necessarily. If you want to just turn it on and off as needed as a parent or family member, guardian, I'd recommend just doing it manually, less steps, but there is that capability to set it up for more of an independent setting for a student. That's really all I would that's all I would address here. Then going to the Beamz app, I've loaded it on my device, and it looks like this. It's this little black icon with the green bars. Again, if you didn't know where to find it on your app, on your home screen, you could do a single finger swipe like I had done before. Type Beamz with the Z at the end. Here it is. Okay, so here's the Beamz app. And using this app, students can play musical instruments that are all synced together, and students can use multiple fingers held over the screen. And the idea is, using any one finger, a student could drag the finger to any of these lines, or 4 lines, and each line will produce a different instrument. So I could start by holding my finger near the woodwinds line, and then I could try dragging it down to the piano solo line just to demonstrate. I'm just going to drag my finger down. Now if I wanted to use multiple fingers, I could hold one finger over this bar and then drag another finger over to another bar. Or a third bar. Or a fourth bar. Another fun way to play this app is to turn on the rhythm section to provide a little background, and then have the student try to play the instruments. Students can just experiment and drag their fingers around and make music. There's really nothing that you can do wrong. I just turned off the rhythm. it's hard to do anything wrong except for tapping on some of the settings, for instance here, in general down here, or up here. So guided access can be really helpful in this way. After you've got the settings the way you want them for a student, again, I didn't show this, but you can change the different arrangements. Like we have a classical arrangement going, but if you tap on these, it will cycle through different playlists. Or if you want to go quickly to another playlist, you can tap on playlist here at the bottom, go to master, and then select from these available playlists. So if you want to do a rap.
Yeah. Yeah. You know it. What? What's up? You know it.
Just to demonstrate. Had a little bit too much fun there. So again, back to guided access. If I want to lock in these settings here for a student, we're going to turn on guided access. And the way you do that is you tap 3 times on the home button on the device. The home button is the external button, the round button on the front of the border of the iPad. It's that hard button that you can actually press. So we're going to tap that 3 times because we've turned on guided access in accessibility already. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. Go into the app first. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to select guided access here. And then now we have the option to circle areas that we want to have blocked out so a student can't touch them and activate them. So we're going to block out this entire bottom. I'm drawing a line around it, and it's going to kind of make a little oval shape around that area. And I'm going to draw a line around the top too, just to demonstrate. You can highlight as many areas as you want to be blocked out, and if you didn't quite get it all, you can adjust the edges by dragging the dots. Alright, so this should be set up to be kind of locked in. And now we're ready to start. So we're going to start here. Enter the passcode that we've set up. And the session is on its way. Now I can't activate any of these grayed out areas, and all I can do is play music. Another function that I didn't show was that if we tap on this number 1 here, it will cycle through additional instrumentation for that playlist. So I'm just tapping on this, and there are typically 3 options for each arrangement. So anyway, a lot of fun just to play around, experiment with music, and interact, engage. Hopefully, oh yeah, one other thing, when we're done with the session and we want to end guided access, the last thing we need to do is tap 3 times on the home button once more. 1, 2, 3, type your passcode, and then we want to tap on end up here, or we could resume. And I've ended it.